This story is enjoyed by children all over the world. Children just like you. So close your eyes and listen closely to the story of the fox and the crow. One bright sunshiny morning, a hungry fox was searching through the forest for a bite to eat. As he looked, he saw a crow perched on a tree branch overhead. What caught his attention and made him stop for a second look was that the lucky crow was proudly holding a tasty-looking piece of cheese in her beak. She looked quite pleased with herself for what she had found, now thinking about how delicious her breakfast was going to be. On the ground just below, the sly fox watched her and thought to himself, "There's no need to search any further. Up there in her beak is my breakfast." His mouth watered as he thought about a way to get the cheese for himself. And finally, when he had devised a cunning plan, he walked up to the tree where the crow sat. "Good morning, beautiful bird," called the fox, looking up at the crow. The crow, her head cocked to one side, watched the fox suspiciously. She kept her beak tightly closed on the cheese and did not return his greeting. "Surely no animal or bird in the forest compares to you," the fox said. "Your feathers shine like the very best silk. Your eyes are like sparkling jewels. And what splendid, strong wings you have! I am sure you must be the most magnificent of all birds." The crow puffed up with pride at the fox's words, ruffling her feathers in delight. But since she still held the cheese firmly in her beak, the fox continued to flatter her. "Such a wonderful bird should have a very lovely voice, too, since everything else about you is so perfect," he continued. "Could you sing just one song for me? Then, after your song, no doubt you will be proclaimed queen of all birds." The crow, thoroughly charmed by the fox's flattery, forgot all about her suspicion, and also about her cheese. She wanted very much to be called the queen of all birds, so she opened her beak to sing, and sang out with a loud caw. But as she did, the cheese fell from her beak and dropped to the ground below, right in front of the fox. The cunning fox pounced on the cheese and grinned. "Thank you, madam," he said sweetly. "You do have a voice, no doubt, but what you lack are brains." With that, he walked off with the cheese, leaving the hungry crow thinking about her lost breakfast. The moral of this story is, beware of flattery, and don't believe everything you hear.